favorites, welcome back to Favorites with Laura. Yes, it's a Temu haul. It's a haul of mostly items that I have received for free, playing either Fishland, Farmland, Calendar 1000, that little fun thing that came up where you make a small purchase and you pick out 6 to 8 items, and every day you go in and you get that for free too. So have quite a few updates I want to give you, but first let me I didn't put any earrings in. So welcome if you haven't been here before. Oh my goodness, look at these earrings. Yes, I wonder who made these. I just posted a video showing me making these, so I want to show you them up close. It's an exclusive on this channel. Well, actually, I made them and posted them up on the Crafts Cafe number 3, Crafts Cafe 3, and that's because I had to add a number to make it different and still keep mostly the name that I wanted. So these are little polymer clay earrings that I created, and I was playing around, and when I start, I never know what I'm going to make. I know I'm going to use what tools I'm going to use, but for the most part, I never know what I'm going to make until I make it. So those are little earrings, brand new earrings that I made for myself. I would not sell these. I will sell ones when I perfect it, and I think we're very close. I'm very proud of these, if you can't tell, but you know, it takes a lot of work, and you know, you just want to make a really good quality product if you're going to sell it or collect $1 for it. So yeah, so check them out. I'll have the link below. Now, let's get into this haul. So I made a lot of notes because there are some like updates. So first of all, let's see, where am I? Several pages. Okay, so I'm still getting price adjustments. Even this morning, I got like over $1 price adjustment on one item that you're gonna see here. And it was something I paid for. It wasn't a freebie, but I had so many coupons I was trying to use up, and discounts, or credits I should say, that everything I'm going to show you probably only totaled, minus one big thing that I'll show you, but I think it really only totaled about $25 at the most. Everything else was free. The value is way higher than that. Oh my gosh, did somebody turn this off? Because it doesn't look like my battery there is charging. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh well. We'll just go with it. So I haven't placed any orders in May, but I did place some orders only from local warehouse at the end of June when everything changed. And one of those orders came in like, I think 3 days, 4 days. It was very, very little. I did notice another thing. The local items that I have received are not placing barcodes like we're used to seeing on the packaging or the boxes. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's nice that you don't have that sticker on the box if you do gift it. And then regular Temu, why it's still not available to us. If I had purchased something, which some things in here came from Temu prior, you know, they were the free items I picked, they would say just sold out, and I could actually go and see the information on it, but you can't put it in your cart. It's not available, and there's no similar local warehouse to some of these items here. There are some items that are still available, but not through Temu, only local warehouses. And let's see what else. Oh, the free items. So the free items aren't totally free anymore. Did you know that? Have you checked that out? So if you won something like in Calendar 1000, that's the only one I can confirm because, you know, Farmland and Fishland. Fishland's gone for me, but Farmland, I'm still like, it's taken forever. But so I haven't checked out on Farmland, so I can't confirm that one yet. But my suspicions would be the same as in Calendar 1000. So when I get to my free days with my free gift, yeah, the gift is free, but you're still going to pay $2.99 in shipping. And we never had that before. So that is a totally new thing. If you haven't seen that, be aware of that. I still want you to be aware of the quantity when you do pick something out from the local warehouse, that you are checking the quantity, because not all suppliers from local warehouses, but they're hit and miss. So you won't know. That's why you need to check. but some of the warehouses are putting in enough quantity of that one item to reach your $30 threshold for free shipping. So be aware of that. And let's see, what else? So mostly everything in this haul, like I said earlier, is going to be a combination of free items. A few items I did purchase, and when I get to them, I'll give you the pricing, if they're available yet or if they're no longer available. And either a combination of free items from Farmland, Fishland, Calendar 1000, and that free gift game that you can play when you make one purchase. So with that said, let's get into the haul. Now I did price them out. I have some boxes here, and I have the rest. Now these came in, I'm going to pop up a picture, in like 15 individual little bags, because they're not big items, but they're little items. And so I just opened them up, got them priced out, and I wanted to just put them here for ease. Now this first item up is a silicone heart, and it's a mold currently sold out because it was a free item that I picked prior to 4/15, and I was able to get it for free without paying additional shipping. And what's sad about this is it is no longer available on the local warehouse or Temu. And when it was not prior to 4/15. It was $4.15. And this mold right now today, I think would be more of a $10 mold. It's very, very large, which I love it. I'm so happy that it's a large mold. And I thought that I had my measuring tape in here. Good Lord, why don't I have my measuring tape in here? I thought I just saw it. Maybe I grabbed it for something else. But this is fairly wide. If I had to guess, I'm thinking it's like 7 to 8 inches wide. It has like this little beaded area. So when you pour in your resin, these are resin molds, and it has a shine here. So this little trinket dish, it's not for compartments. That is for a bracing to hold it into its shape when you pour the resin. It is going to be a smooth bottom. It's going to have a shiny gloss to it, even without any resin put onto it. But I love these little beaded areas. And they had like a rectangle one too. But, you know, I love hearts. I always show hearts. I always give hearts. So I think that this was appropriate for me. And I'm really surprised at how large it is. And I'm very happy that I was able to secure this prior to pricing and import charges. I have a couple things just like that. Oh my gosh. So this was a very fun find. I had not seen this before. This was from a local warehouse, and I made this purchase after the changes took place. And I did have a coupon. This is one item that I did pay for. It ended up being $17.41, but there's 24 pieces in it, so it makes it less than $1 a piece. And actually, it was $17.41 including my shipping, because I had to pay the $2.99 shipping. Oh, and I do have in here a whole order that I placed with one supplier, local supplier. After charging my battery for a little bit, it's now 93%, so I think we're good to go. And so what I want to do is close this out, show you this. Now these are awesome. I had never seen anybody haul these yet. What's in this bag? Okay, so this is a deal. It worked out to be less than $1 each. There's 24 items in here. I paid $15.12 plus $2.99 for shipping. I know, but it was something that I wanted to get. I think it's one of those purchases so that I could be part of the Calendar 1000 for the next round. Anyway, you like beadable pens? You like beadable key rings? You like anything that you can bead and bling out? You're going to want this. If you do that, and I'm thinking of a lot of people actually, there's 24 in here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. These are available because I got them from a local warehouse. There's the colors. They're all pastel colors. I think I have some grays in here too. So if you want to bling one out for a man, or maybe you like those chic colors, let's take one out. So like There's light pinks, there's dark purples, there's light purples, there's greens, there's yellows, there's oranges, every color you can think of. So here's like a lavender one. But what is it? What is it? You don't know what it is yet. So you put your beads on here. This all unscrews here. Look at this. This is a cutter. Okay. It is a cloud cutter. Now, does that lock in? It does. It locks in. It's a cloud cutter. And look at that. It's not a cloud. It's not a cloud, though. Let me see. It should cut really nicely here. Yep. Cuts the box perfectly. And it retracts. And it will go forward and lock into place and retract. But, I mean, these are plastic. You got that color. Let me see. Let's put them all back in here because I will be putting these. I have a lot of crafting to do. A lot of crafting to do. Oh my gosh, I'm going to make some new items too now that I have that other stuff. I can't wait. So there's that. We have those colors. Look at all these colors. Aren't those pretty? Yes. That'll be fun. I could not believe it when I found these. And I think they're still available. They're like, I don't know, $17 or $18 now. Oh no, I'm sorry. They're $21 now. So this came from a local warehouse. This is what I was talking about. So this was in its own bag, just like this. It came in the regular poly bag, just only this one item. No tags on it, no barcode, nothing. That's what I was talking about earlier. So that's awesome. We have that. I can't wait to play and show you those. Then the next thing up we have some more poly cutters. Now, you know I love the earrings. And so I do love polymer clay. When I started my craft channel, I have to tell you a little bit, I did not plan on doing polymer clay. It was like the furthest from my mind. And then Gigi from Gigi's Craft Attics and Hauls, we were talking and she's like, oh yeah, polymer clay. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at all that stuff on there for Temu. And this is months ago. And I was like, girl, don't even get me into another craft. I can't. And then it kept sticking to me. I'm like, oh, I started seeing it in my feed and looking, and then the rest is history. It's like, that's how I started my channel pretty much. No, I did some beading jewelry, which I will do more. Everybody knows I have all the supplies and craft supplies. I can do more than one lifetime of crafts. But yeah, so I started doing polymer clay. It's obsessive. I am obsessed with it. There's so many different things and how you can make it look and do. So yeah. Anyway, so when I came across this, and I think this was free to me. I was not from a local warehouse, but because you have the barcode on it, it is sold out because it did come from Temu, but it did let me see the description. And it was originally $3.03, if I didn't say that already. I think now you can find something like this from a local warehouse, but you're going to be talking like $10. And what is this? So these are the, what do you call them? Like graduate different cutters. I love these shapes for making earrings. It's just a little bit different shape than the ones I have already. But look at this. So you can lay these out like this. And these are all the graduate sizing. But look at, you could do this set of earrings like that, or maybe this would just be by itself, or you could take one of these smaller ones and do that with the clay, and that could be like the post goes here and then it dangles here with a jump ring. Or have you thought about this, guys? Maybe that one's too big. Put 2 and 2 and then just make that ring the shape. So you cut out your clay in those two pieces, or you cut out the clay like that. So you have it hollowed out in the middle here. And then you have your piece in the middle already cut out. So lots of ways to use these. I am looking forward to playing around with them. And unfortunately, it's just not enough daylight to do everything, because I'm already like, I already have this other project that I'm going to work on as soon as I'm done with this video. So I have to get that done. Now, how was this in here? Look how I did that. And now I can't get back in. What did I do? Why is that different? Oh, I think they stacked some from this end. They did, huh? Is that how they did it? Oh, okay. But that's not going to work either. Oh my gosh, you guys. How did they do this? Was it sandwiched like that? And then you turn it upside down and sandwich it again. Yep, that's how they stack them. And then you sandwich it again. Okay, so alternating up and down. Okay, so love that. Don't need these bags. Okay, next item up. I try to put this in some kind of order logistically and keep my notes straight because there's so much information. Now, I got this. This little kit here. So if you've never worked with resin and you wanted a little kit with the UV light without having to invest a lot, this might be the kit now. Now it is $30. This is UV resin. You get 2 of these. We're going to open this up and look at it. And it looks just like this. And they're both the same. Now it says bonding, so it's not like for coating, it's for bonding. What does that mean? So you're going to use this to adhere different things together, and that's really what it's meant for. So when I put some certain jewelry pieces together, I could use this to bond it together. And when I got it, I didn't really realize, but this was a free item to me. Let me see. I paid for it with credits. I ended up getting it for free because I had a coupon and I had some credits. So in here you get this little, wow, you get a little canvas bag. You get a cord for your UV light because it does come with a UV light. You get a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so what are these? These are gloves, which you should always wear. I usually have a big box of gloves when I'm working with resin. And then you have your UV light here, which is it charged? It's not charged, so it would need to be charged. And I really don't know the quality of this, but it looks okay. Yeah, I would have to charge it. So it is one of those chargers, if you can see that. And we're going to keep it in the bubble wrap because it's probably got glass. Now in here you get, oh, wow, you even get a silicone mat, because anything you do with resin on a silicone mat, it will peel off right after it's set. So if you spill any, you can wipe it away immediately with a baby wipe, or you could let it cure. If it's not UV, you would let it cure overnight. If it's UV, once you cure it, you can peel it right off. You get 2 of these bottles, this size. And then you get some directions. So let me just glance at this. So it does say multi-purpose, suitable for many surfaces. It can bond ornaments with transparent objects such as resin, glass, acrylic, bond, plastic. At least one of the 2 items should be transparent for the better curing. So yeah, if the UV light can't get to that area that's going to be bonded with this, then it would be difficult to have it set up with UV. Now if you use regular resin, it just has to cure like within 24 to 48 hours. So it does seem like this would be a great little kit. And they show like putting rhinestones onto a piece of resin art using this and then curing it. See how that is? So yeah, okay, well, we're going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to use this. I think I'll forget that I have it sometimes just because I do that. And I've never thought about a special resin just to bond things. I probably would use this just like regular resin when I'm putting things together. But I do have a high gloss resin that I like when I top stuff off. So I think as a bonder, maybe it's going to be more secure and harder than just a typical glue. So there you go. And then with that, that was one order with that, because I wanted to tell you I did buy this. Now, this is a resin mixer. Yes, I have used my hands and popsicle sticks that you get from Dollar Tree, or you've may gotten in some resin starter kits for many, many years now, for several years. And I've never had an automatic one. I didn't even know they made them for a while. So this is all automatic. It lowers and lifts, and get two pieces. We're going to open this up, and actually this mixes at a nice even speed without adding a lot of extra bubbles, but we have a tool to remove those bubbles now. So bubbles are the biggest issue that most resin makers have. You don't want to create and put a lot of time into something and then remove it from the silicone mold only to find out there's a big air pocket or a bubble in the look. And sometimes you're trying to achieve that look. I am not. Sometimes most of the times you don't want that bubble. It will take away from all the work you just did. So mixing it at a slow, even speed without adding a lot of air to it gets it incorporated, gets the two. This is not for UV. You don't need to mix UV. For regular resin, this is supposed to help with that, so I don't have to use my hands. And I can start doing other things while I'm getting ready with the resin. So this here was purchased with this kit. They don't come together, but I bought those two items. And so the total to me for both items out of my pocket was $0. Because I had a coupon. I think I had a $20 coupon, I did. And then I also had credits. So with the credits and the $20 coupon, out the door, it was 14 cents totally. No, I got it for out the door, it was nothing. And I just received a price adjustment of 14 cents on this today. Both from local warehouses. I'll put the links below. But this was ordered on 4/30, and I think May 2nd I received it. So I was shocked how fast it came to me. And then right now, this is listed for $30.47. So I don't know if it's cordless. I think you have to plug it in, but let's see. 'Cause I don't even, I didn't even think about that. I wasn't looking for a cordless one. I mean, but I was happy to get this. And I've seen this, like I've seen the double one that people have. I don't need a double one right now. I guess I don't need it. So you have a little directions here. Insert the paddle into the mixing bottle, or body it says, and then fill smart mixing machine to the lifting stand. Oh, fit the handle. Okay, we're going to show you that. Okay, so this piece here, you guys, I don't know if it's going to work cordless, but let's see. So we have this stand right here. Okay, and then this is going to go into the base. I'm going to snap that in. And then there's that. I don't think it's cordless. Man, that would be fantastic. It's cordless. It's a cordless. That's going to make it so fun at my craft table. Oh my gosh. That's going to make it really fun at the craft table. So that raises it up. So you can put your cup underneath. Okay. So these are the paddles. Now they're not silicone, they're firm. So you'd want to wipe them off immediately when you're finished because, well, it won't cure that fast, but you use a baby wipe. So you pop this in here like this. Oh, that's cordless too. So you could do it with your hand like that. But then you would fit this in here like this. And then you could lower that down into your cup, however low, so it gets to the bottom of the cup and scrapes and incorporates both A and B part of your, there's different levels. Oh my gosh. Oh Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so worth it. But there's different levels here, A, 1 through 5 and F. So what is the difference? So one is battery counter on the top. Oh, it gives a time. Okay, so it tells you how long. Rotating speed is the A, 1 through 5, on and off, and then reverse. So it has a reverse. That's what it is, a reverse 1 through 5. So you can go one direction, and then to make sure you got everything, go the other. Now it does have a clean scraper in here too. And it's just, maybe it's hard silicone or plastic, but it has everything you need. And then your cord. Your cords, your extra paddle, you get 2 paddles, you get that, you get this. Yeah, this is awesome. And then how does that release? You just pop it out. Okay, that's a cool little thing, and I'm gonna keep it. Let's see, does that just pop out really easy? Probably not. Oh, it does. That came out really easy. Wow. Okay, we'll put that all back in there to keep it nice and neat and orderly, because I already have too many crafting stuff everywhere. Too many pieces. That, and it's heavy duty, you guys. This has a lot of weight to it. I am quite impressed with this. Now I've seen they have the double ones where it has, it's by Resin, and maybe other companies have them out too. And when I checked online, man, these were a little bit more expensive. So getting it for free with my coupons and credits, I'm thrilled about. Okay, how is this gonna go back in here? It's gotta fit here some certain way. Maybe that's it. I know it fit in. I know it came out of this box. There we go. There we go. So far, everything goes into my craft room. Now, look at this. This is not a craft, but it should help me see better, okay? I saw Just Jen show these, and when she showed them, now the box is dented, so I have not looked at this. I hope everything's going to be okay. I got it for a smoking deal. Cost to me after credits and coupon was $1.68. And at the time, I think it was running around, I want to say it was running around, was it 21? It's now 23.27 from the local warehouse. It's a 3-pack of solar lights. Not solar. It's a 3-pack of wall lights with remote controls. So you have, it looks like it comes with 2 remote controls. These are the wood grain ones, and I was looking for a little bit different to see if I could find the black ones. And I had them in my cart, deleted it, ordered it, canceled it immediately, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, these are really good quality, and I figured if Just Jen got them, then gosh darn it, they're good enough for me too. Now, what's nice about these, first of all, they swivel, so you can put them in any position you want. This is magnetic, so it comes apart. So that's the ease of taking it off the wall. They have these sticky pads back here. Take them off the wall to recharge as needed, and then you just pop them back up. You can mount them with a screw onto the wall too, so it's not just sticky, and it can become a more permanent base for it. It's not wood, it's plastic. It does have a really nice coating to it though, and you would be very happy. They're very nice, low profile. They're supposed to have a lot of light. Now we're going to try this on. Not try it on. It's not a try-on haul, but I am going to pop them on. And so you do get 2 remotes. So if you were going to use them in different locations, you have 2 remotes for all 3. And you have 3 charging cords in here. They're USB-C to USB. And you have your anchor brackets, everything you need to put the base onto the wall. Now, let's try these out by turning them on. And normally these are all fully charged, but they're not. Let's see if anyone's charged. Oh, this one is. This one's charged. So I think they're supposed to be 3 set. Oh, yeah. So you have the warm, cool, Yeah, they have all, man, that is a bright light. Now you never know, and I saw a couple different reviews for different ones, and I wasn't sure. This is going to be really good to use for what I need it for. Never really know because, oh, and it's dimmable. So if you hold it, it will go down. Hold it again, it should go back up. Going down. Now it gets brighter again. And that's the cool light, that's the warm light. Okay. I'm glad I stuck with the ones that Jen recommended. Thank you, Just Jen. Yeah, I like that. And the other ones I saw did not have this cover to them. So this cover helps to diffuse that like blinding light, still remaining bright. Yeah, these were the best find, and they're currently still available for $23.27. So I'm going to put these all back in, and I will be charging those up and using them elsewhere. And so it doesn't look like this box, even though the box was pushed in, it's not damaged any of these items. Awesome. Great find. Great find. I didn't have to go far. I just watched one of my friend. So, okay, so let's turn the page here because I have more notes. Oh. So this haul right here in this bag, this was the very first haul, and it's all from a local warehouse. It did not add up to $30, so I did pay $2.99, but because I bought everything from the same store, I was able to only have to pay that one time. I ordered this kind of in a panic, even though it's nothing in here I needed. I was just trying stuff out, and then before I knew it, I hit submit, and then I was like, oh shoot, I didn't mean to hit submit because I wasn't sure about the items I had in my cart. And this happened like the night of, like right after the change with the import charges. So let's take a look at everything. So first thing up are these little stickers. And they are heart stickers with some glitter to some of them. Is there glitter? No, there's no glitter. There's no glitter to these. And these were, you get 500 of these heart stickers. 500, they're currently $133, or maybe I paid $133. I don't know. But they're available. I kind of want to get this off so I can show you. Either I don't have my scissors in here, or I don't have my measuring tape. So it's like always like that. Okay. So here's the stickers that you get on this roll. You get 500 of them. Lots of different designs. So, yeah, for $133, 500 stickers. Yeah, where else are you going to find that? This next item, it took me a while to figure out what's going on here. So I thought these were cute little tags, and they're sticker tags for the holidays, for Christmas. And you get 400, and it says 2 sets. So you really get 800 of these stickers, which will be fun for crafting, for different, you can, with 800 stickers, I'll be able to use this a lot. And they are 2 by 3, a little bit more than 3 inches, which I think is a nice size sticker. And you get 2 sets for a total of $5.48. Sorry about the crinkling paper. And so let's just look at how these look. They showed somebody using these like tape on the outside of a box. So I thought that's kind of cute too. Hold on. They put a sticker on this, so kind of like, yeah, I got 800, but it kind of ruined the first set of stickers because I guess I could work on getting that off. Okay, so here's what they look like. North Pole, you can write on these. They say you can use pencil, pen, marker. Let me get to where the tag's not. I just thought they were cute. The other roll is exactly the same. You get all these stickers, and I didn't know if we're going to be able to get this stuff next year. I like this one here. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm guessing everything is going to go up. There we go. Now I got it in focus. Yeah, there's quite a selection of stickers here. And I like the sizing of them. Official Santa delivery. So yeah, so there you go. So again, this was all from the same store. And what else did I get in this order? Well, this one I did not mean to buy, but you get a set of 6 rings for $1.87. And they're all adjustable. And now with my bonding agent, the resin kit, and my polymer clay art, they're okay. They're not bad. They're kind of cute, actually. You get this one here. It's kind of cute. It's all gold. I'd have to adjust that out, so it'd be really open for me. But you could do different things. Let me see. That's actually a cute ring. My finger's not cute, but you have that one. You have another one similar to that. The green and a blue stone. This one has some enamel paint on the inside there. So I would probably put something here. I'm going to do something with this ring. Just for fun, just to see. They're all adjustable. This one has dark blue, charcoal, and gray colors. This one has some rhinestones in it, or glass that look like stones. And then this one is like a signet ring, but it has like a stone, which I'm pretty sure that's resin that they poured in there. So that's cool. Yeah, they're all adjustable. Cool. Okay, so you get 6 of those for $1.87. Did I need that? No. I didn't mean to have that in my cart, but I wanted everything, and they kept saying it's going to sell out, and I was worried that night about everything selling out, even though I really shouldn't have been. These 2 cuties, what does that sound like? These 2 cuties are the balloon dogs. They came in 2 colors. They're purse charms or key ring charms, and they look like this. And each one is sold separately, and did I put down the price? Yes, they're currently $137. I got them for $119 that evening, so they've already increased in price. But they're still available today. I want to see what they feel like. Okay, they're just a solid, well, a piece of plastic there, but they have that puffy feel to them, matte feel. These are really cute, actually. And so the other one is the same coloring, but the flowers, the lighter pink, and the dog is the darker pink. Let's see. That's cute. Purse charm, key ring charm, whatever you want to use it for. I love it. I like the jump rings that they use. They're kind of sparkly. Yes. Okay. And then the last item from that same supplier, let me put all this back in here, is a double necklace. Now you can buy them. They sold their necklaces individually. They sold their necklaces in 2-layer sets. So I got this silvery, it's like a white silver. I think it's a 2-layer, it might be 3-layer set. Let's see. Get it all untangled here. Yeah, it's a 2-layer set. Oh, and they can work individually, but they're meant to hang together. Wow, those are pretty. And how much was this? $275. I think that's the price today too, because I just looked these prices up. Let me get this all in link. So it's 2 layers. It has the cross with the like paper clip chain link type. Kind of cute. I like it. They have some weight to them, so they're not like, you wear them, they're gonna be okay. I mean, they're not real, everybody. And it is that white silver, so it's really shiny. So fun. Okay. For $275. What would happen if Dollar Tree ever sold jewelry like that? I don't know. Okay, what's next? Okay, so this was by Sea. This was by Sea. So this was something I won off of Fishland months ago. That closed out March 30th, and it arrived to me a month later. I think it was actually before March 30th. So I got it for free. It's one of my free gifts because I was looking at these. I really needed one. It's free, but it's still available, I think. Yes, it is available. And it's going to cost you a little bit more. I think it was $14.80 when I looked it up today. But it is like an anvil. It's a flat anvil with a rubber base. Because there's times where I'm trying to hammer something and, in jewelry making, so you have this 3-inch base or what did it say? It's 3-inch width and a 4-inch base. This is a solid rubber to help take the impact of hammering. A solid surface to hammer on when you're doing something with anything in crafts, arts and crafts. But, and it's super weighted because I have no place to hammer stuff on. You can't hammer on a table. You can't hammer on your concrete sidewalk because you don't want to crack anything. And I just wanted this because it's made especially to use just that. I know this is a very boring item, but very much necessary and needed. So I was very happy to get that for free. I had to wait a long time because it came by sea, because I won it by Fishland, I guess. So the fish are in the sea, and that's how I remembered I got it from Fishland, because it came by sea. I didn't get a choice on that one. There was a while there where they were not giving choices, and you just had to roll with it. Okay, I still have all these. I'm sending some out, and let's see here. So this thing is another free item. I didn't realize the first one I got, I also received for free. It's $307. It's not available anymore. It's another silicone mold for a trinket dish. And if you've seen the video here, I already had one like this, but I wanted two so I could pour two at the same time and have them kind of matching. But it's got like the lotus leaf cut look to it. And again, these are just braces for it because you pour it this way. And it just helps to support the shape of what you're doing and the mold. And it's got a shiny insert. I love that because that will, your resin will pick up on that insert. And I don't know if you can see this pattern in here, but it's kind of like a swirl pattern. So that's what's going to be on my dish as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting started with some resin. That's pretty much it. I did get some of these flathead, and they were kind of all mixed up. I did get it for free. I think it was on the calendar. About 1,000 game. It's sold out now, but you can get them from other sellers. And you get 300 pieces, and they're pretty sturdy. These are not the really soft ones. They're really hard flathead head pins. And so they come in gold and silver, so I got a set. 150 of each one. So I go through those pretty fast. So that is not the last item. This is the last item. This I've been wanting for a long time, and you can go to Amazon, you can go to Just Resin, you can go to different places like that, and you're going to pay $65 at the bare minimum for the really, really bare minimum. I ended up, again, I had credits, discount code, I used a coupon code, and I ended up out the door paying $28 for this. This is typically over $100 item, and it is the Resiner's bubble remover machine, and I'm totally can't wait to test this out. I will do a video on that, but this is definitely something I'm hoping is going to be just as good as the other ones I saw. But basically, it's a vacuum sealed compartment here, and it has a timer on it, and it will debubblize. It will take out a lot of the air bubbles. So once I mix my resin, I'll put it in here. You can't fill up your cup too far because the bubbles will rise and it could overflow, and I don't want to make a mess in there, and people have. But you just got to watch it, but it will like vacuum seal and get all those bubbles out of your resin. So you have a nice clean, clear, crisp pour when you're doing and working with resin that's not UV. So looking forward to using this. I sure hope it works and there's no problems with it. Let me just crack it open a little bit. Okay, and then we're almost done with this video. Now, I'm going to do a little plug for my other channel. My little channel is, my craft channel is, it's my fault. I haven't been putting a lot up, but I'm going to go and record after this and get a lot of things lined up over there. But it's so close to 500. It's still about 75 subscribers away from 500 subscribers over there. So if you get a chance and you like crafts, there's 10,000, over 10,000 of you that are subscribed to this channel. So maybe 75 of you are crafters or you like to watch crafts. You can head over there if you haven't already and subscribe. It's the Crafts Cafe. I'll put a, if I don't put the iCard up here, I'll definitely have a link below. And you can just click on that link and you'll be able to head over there. Now you have in here QR code for instructions. I got a warranty card here. Everything else is in here. I'm sure hoping I don't need that. If I do, I think we have an air compressor. I don't think you need an air compressor. I think you just plug it into the wall. Power button. Okay. It comes very well packaged. I used to watch this girl, I can't even remember, there's more than just one now, but on TikTok before I ever did YouTube, and she would make these D&D dice, and she always put it in a vacuum sealed, what's it called, pressure cooker with the lid, and that did the same thing, her dice, and her dice came out so clear and crisp. Let's see here, put that in here. Plastic. I'm surprised. We got the power cord in here. I'm surprised they don't have like a rubber mat, but maybe you can't have that in there. I don't know. But it does look like it would hold just one. I think they show 2 small cups. So a lot of times I'm not doing a big pour, and it would hold probably 4 different resin pieces that I have. Cups, little tiny cups. And then here is the top portion, and that just sits on top here. Like this. Your power cord would go in here. This stays sealed to keep the vacuum. And then I think the directions are once it stops, and you have your button on top here. And once it stops, you will release this to let it depressurize before you lift the top. And once it probably will make like a little sound. Now, I also heard with these, they kind of move. Now, this has a silicone base to it to help stick to the surface it's on, but I probably would use one of my silicone mats, God knows I have a lot, and let it sit on that because that will help it stay when it's vibration and vacuum sealing it to get the bubbles out. So I'm super excited to try this, and I'll let you know how that works out. But yeah, if you can check out the Crafts Cafe 3, that would be a great big help. I would totally appreciate it. And stay tuned because I'm going to thank a lot of my members. There's a lot of members that have continued to offer me support every month on this channel by just, you know, participating in that membership program. They get cute little icons and I say a little message to you guys on a weekly basis. And I created some badges that you can use whenever you make in comments below. So those are all customized. I did all those too. And I think that's it right now. If you like this video, don't forget to hit thumbs up on your way out. And if you haven't subscribed here even, then I invite you to do that too. So thank you for supporting me in every way possible. You all matter. Everybody's important here on our channel. It's our channel. Let me know what you want to see. If you still want to see and continue to hear about Temu, I'll be happy to do that. I still have more to haul, so that's going to happen. But if there's something in particular you're looking for or you wanted to know about, let me know and I'll see what I can do about it. I can't promise anything, but if you ask, or if you don't ask, I'll never know. So please ask, please put those comments below, and I'll see you real soon. Thank you. Have a great week ahead, okay? Bye-bye.